Hello.
Hello.
Oh. I'm losing my voice, yo. Lots of talking, yo. Talking shit. I'm just joking. Oh, ASMR. Oh, I have a rock.
Yes.
I have a rock.
Okay.
Let's see. So this rock is actually from Banff. So it's actually not my rock. It's actually my good friend Jazz and Charmaine's rock. It was in my backpack because I was holding it for them and I forgot about it, and I still haven't given it to them.
In case you guys are wondering where it is, it's here.
Yeah, here you go, guys. It's a heart-shaped rock, yeah. Anyway, it's I gotta give it to them, and it's October, end of October when we're filming this.
Yeah.
I had the trip was in August, so anyway, ASMR time. You gotta crank this up. Get that white noise. Oh, that's it. On my pants.
Rock on the pants.
Oh, I don't know if I like that sound. That doesn't feel good.
Ooh, I like that. Ooh, on the iPad.
There, that's the ASMR for today. Do you have one, James, or should we just get into it? I have one. Oh yeah, okay.
My ASMR item for today is a Vicks Vapo inhaler.
That's what we're fucking talking about.
That's the beat shaking around. I'll do a sound test for you. Vicks, nothing like it.
Oh, good shit, bro. Hello.
Hello.
Alright, okay. Let's see this. What's this? Oh, there it is. Okay. Anyway. What are we doing today? Oh, we're gonna start off with a question first. Or should we just get into the subject?
We can do a question.
Okay, we
Well, welcome to episode 6.
Oh, this is Jesse.
This is James.
We're blasting off into this episode, yeah. I hope kids aren't watching this.
We do it for the kids.
Alright, and on that note, question from we're not really strangers. I hope at this point when we post this episode that they have sponsored us by now, so let's see here. My game's a little weird. Can you talk, James?
I can talk.
One more time.
I can talk. And I'm here.
We've established that James can talk. Okay. Let's see. So the question is, what title would you give this chapter in your life?
Oh, shit. Okay. What would I call this chapter in my life? Like if I had to give it a title?
Yeah.
If I had to give this chapter of my life a title, I would call it Self-Care in Progress.
Oh, I like that.
In progress.
Okay.
I say that because I'm trying to better myself, whether it's like my own inner dialogue, my outlook on the world, the relationships that I have in my life, and like just being protective, like actively trying to be protective of my own inner child, because like over the past like couple of years, especially before like COVID,
Yeah.
I was really hard on myself, and like an idea that's come out every now and then that's stuck with me, and like I'm trying to discover more about,
Yeah.
is protecting your inner child. And
Mm.
what that looks like, I'm still working on it, watching videos, TikToks about it, which, oh yeah, wow, having advice through the internet, always the best idea. But I mean, hey, some people are valid in the advice that you get. You take what you can,
Yeah. And
with
you
a
make the
grain of
most
salt, and
it.
you take what you need that works for you,
Yeah.
right? And like the idea is that like imagining yourself as a little kid, when like talking to yourself as a little kid and saying, in this situation, how would you talk to yourself as a young kid? Would you be aggressive towards your inner child, always talking down to them and like telling them what to do?
Yeah.
Or would you be more consoling and forgiving and reassuring and helping them, letting them know that they're not in it alone, that they're gonna be okay, that they're cared for, that they're loved, you know? So I say in progress, because like I don't have it figured out.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody has it figured out, and if they say they do, they're full of shit,
Yeah.
first of all.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I just think self-care and progress, because like I'm still working on it, and I'm okay with it being a process
Yeah.
that I'm not finished with, nor do I want to be finished with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just always figuring stuff out, always improving.
Yeah.
Damn. I really like that. Because I've started hearing about the like the inner child thing,
Mm-hmm.
and like I haven't looked into it too much, but I think you know a little bit more than me. But no, that's a really cool thing I want to try too.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Like I watched this one video by Anna Arcana.
Yeah.
Shout outs on
Yeah. That's
Arcana.
where I heard it from. Yeah.
And she was talking about how when she first tried it with her therapist told her to try it out,
Yeah.
she found herself like putting it in her notes, her to-do list.
Yeah.
One of the things on the list, heal. And it's like, wow, she reflected, and like later on found that she was treating her inner child in a very regimented routine way. It's like, hey, you have to do this, you have to
Yeah.
heal, and like achievement based, like rewarding, like, oh, you're doing this, that's good, even though you're not really good, right?
Yeah. You're just trying to get the thing off the list.
Yeah.
Right.
And like after reflecting and thinking, and her thinking that like, oh, I'm no better than the things that have caused this trauma on me, I'm doing just the same thing again, repeating a cycle of hatred, you know. I mean, not necessarily hatred, but like negative energies that
Yeah.
isn't uplifting or enriching to your inner child, right?
Yeah. Damn. I'm gonna be thinking a lot after this episode. Yeah.
Yeah, when I watched that video, not gonna lie, I kind of teared up. It's like, damn, I feel that.
Yeah. No, I heard it. I watched part of it once because I think it was off of like Instagram, so it was only the clip, right?
Mhm.
So then I caught a glimpse of it, and I haven't forgotten about it, but it's just like, but I've never like delved into it either. So it's an interesting like, what's it called? Like concept to take on. Interesting. Shit.
How about you? What would you
Oh my
name this
God.
chapter of your life?
Now I'm trying to remember, but now I'm thinking about my inner child. Yeah. Not to be jokes and stuff, but like, shit. That was you hit me hard there, James. Yeah. Hit me like a truck, yo, or a wrecking ball, as Miley would say. If I was to give this chapter a title to this chapter in my life, I think I would call it Full Send. Yeah. I think I'm calling it that because I think now what's it called? I'm kind of more aware of what I want, and then there's a slightly more clear path to achieve that now. And now it's just like, I think the only thing in between the plans and the actual goal is actually just putting in the work now. And then like in terms of what I want, the only way I'm gonna get there is just like doing everything I can.
Yeah.
And like this is dangerous territory for me because I'm very good at just like putting like 100% into like anything I put my mind onto.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I've done it in very unhealthy ways before, but I feel like now like I've kind of found things that I've wanted to, like that I really know I want, and I'm more aware of like what's going on too, and like what it's gonna take. I'm like more realistic, I think. So now that like I'm more realistic with like what the situation is, what needs to be done, and what I want to get, I think now it's just like, okay, time to put in the work and like actually like send like, you know, do the hard stuff, all of that stuff. Like I guess like one of those things would be this podcast.
Yeah.
Like it's like I know I've been talking like to a bunch of people about like, oh, I want to do a podcast, but I never really did any planning. I never figured out what I wanted to do until like recently. So then the planning happened, and then what's it called? I never really did anything about it because like I think there's a part of me like was like, oh, I did all the planning, or I did all of this stuff. I talked about how passionate I was about it, but I didn't want to do anything about it because it was work, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, oh, I just like, I don't know. I think for some reason I just didn't want to put in the work, and now at this point everything's in line to do everything. So now I just want to like just commit to it because I know this is something I really want. So I think that's where I'm at right now in life. Like just like putting in the work because everything else is kind of like generally in place. I don't want to be too strict on myself.
Yeah.
Because again, like, you know, that's not healthy either.
No.
But it's like for the first time in a while, I feel like there's like I don't feel so unsure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in terms of that, now I feel confident to just go. Yeah. Because you know the other things I pursued in the past and like that, like those things I wasn't even sure of. You knew that, and then you saw what happened when I like full sent into the ground. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Full send off the cliff.
Yeah. Basically. So that's my title, yeah. Full send.
Full send and self-care in progress.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you guys have any titles you want to share about the chapter in your life right now.
What would you guys call the chapter in your life right now?
You worded that way better than I did.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
If you guys want to share any experiences of like your what you're going through with your chapters in your life, email. Yeah. Again, we have the email in the description below.
Yes, we will. We would really love to like, you know, see what's up. And then if you wanted to share your story or share a little tidbit of like, you know, advice or your take on this, and we'd love to share it. We'd love to hear from you. That'd be super cool. Like, I know the podcast is like, you know, Team Rocket, Jesse James, right? But you know, like we want to interact with you guys too. We want to hear from you because, you know, we could learn something from the audience too. So
absolutely,
yeah, that'd be really cool to learn from you guys. So yeah, because I definitely don't know everything. Maybe he does, but
no, we definitely don't claim to be have everything, know everything.
No, absolutely not. You saw in last like 2 episodes ago, I did not know any song lyrics. So
hey, we're all still practicing. No one really knows. You know.
Was that a song lyrics?
It is.
Shit.
Don't worry, it's not John Legend.
Shouts to John Legend.
Shout out John Legend. Is Jesse's boy.
Oh. Pain. Well, James. Today's segment.
Yeah. Speaking of chapters in our life.
Chapters in our life.
We are going to be acting out chapters or scenes from a couple movies today. Trying to practice for our Oscar award-winning performances.
You guys have to cough too, right? Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we're gonna go through 2 scenes today, and we're gonna be reading it through a screenplay or script that I found off of a Reddit user. And the first scene is going to be from the movie The Dark Knight, and it is the scene of Batman interrogating the Joker in the interrogation room. Did you want to be the narrator, or should I be the narrator?
You narrate, yo.
Okay.
And then, so the what's it called? Let's see. Oh, you already marked the who's gonna be what. So
Yeah.
it looks like you're gonna be the Joker,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be Batman.
Yeah.
So you got your Joker voice, because I think
I don't know.
I think I have my Batman voice.
We'll just have to
We'll
see.
find out. Yo.
We'll just
'Cause
have to see.
I James planned this segment, and I haven't looked at, and this is the first time I'm looking at the script. So, what's it called? So we'll see. We'll see how this goes, yo. I've seen this movie though. This is good.
Yeah, it's a great movie. All right. 3, 2, 1, and action. Gordon steps out of the interrogation room. Overhead lights come on. Ching! Batman is standing behind him. The Joker blinks in harsh white light. Wham! The Joker's face hits the table. Comes up for air. Crack! Onto his head. Batman is in front of him now. The Joker stares, fascinated, bleeding. Never start with the head. Victim gets fuzzy. Can't feel the next. Crack! Batman's fist smacks down on the Joker's fingers. The Joker, calm. See?
You wanted me. Here I am.
I wanted to see what you do, and you didn't disappoint. You let 5 people die. And then you let Dent take your place. Even to a guy like me, that's cold.
Where's Dent?
These mob fools want you gone so they can get back to the way things were. But I know the truth. There's no going back. You've changed things forever.
Then why do you want to kill me?
The Joker starts laughing. After a moment, he's laughing so hard, it sounds like sobbing. Kill you? I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No, you complete me.
You're garbage who kills for money.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're a freak like me. They just need you right now. He regards Batman with something approaching pity. But as soon as they don't, they'll cast you out like a leper. Their morals, their code, it's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. You'll see. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. Batman grabs the Joker and pulls him upright. One of the detectives moves for the door. Gordon stops him. Batman hoists the Joker up by the neck.
Where's Dent?
You have these rules and you think they'll save you.
I have one rule.
Then that's the one you'll have to break to know the truth.
Which is?
The only sensible way to live in this world without rules. Tonight, you're gonna have to break your one rule. Batman leads into the Joker.
I'm considering it.
There are just minutes left, so you'll have to play my little game if you want to save one of them.
Them?
For a while, I thought you really were Dent, the way you threw yourself at her. Batman drops the Joker, rips up a bolted down chair. Gordon moves for the door. The Batman jams the door under the doorknob, picks up the Joker, hurls him into the two-way glass. Smash! The glass spiders. The Joker is bleeding from the nose and mouth. Laughs at Batman. Look at you go! Does Harvey know about you and his? The Joker smashed into the wall and slides onto the floor. Batman stands over him, a man possessed.
Where are they?
He grabs the Joker, holding him close. Killing is making a choice. Batman punches the Joker across the face, hard.
Where are they?
The Joker feeds off of Batman's anger, loving it. You choose one life over the other. Your friend, the district attorney, or his blushing bride-to-be. Batman punches the Joker again. The Joker laughs. You laugh. Nothing to threaten me with. Nothing to do with all your strength. Spits out a tooth. But don't worry. I'm going to tell you where they are. Both of them. And that's the point. You'll have to choose. The Batman stares at the Joker. The Joker. He's at 250 52nd Boulevard. And she's on Avenue 10 on Cicero. Batman drops him and storms out of the interrogation room. And scene.
That was a good. That was fun. I kind of heard myself in the headphones. I'm like, oh, I sound like Christian Bale. Yo. I see why he played Batman for 3 movies, yo. That shit was kind of fun, yo. Imagine talking like this all the time.
I can't imagine.
I didn't realize how much dialogue Joker had, so if I had known, I would have read the narrator part. Yeah,
That's all good.
oh man. God, yo, Christian Bale as Batman, yo. That trilogy I loved it. So good,
Great.
so fucking good.
The Dark Knight is still recognized as like one of the best comic book movies of all time.
Oh, absolutely, the hands
And
down.
with-
Yeah. Still,
And it's
like,
valid.
Yeah, yeah.
How about
Very-
Jesse Arcon as Batman though?
Let me know how my Batman impression was.
Let us know in the comments below.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh my god.
Oh man, that movie. It's a great movie,
Dude,
man.
the Joker as a villain, like, what was his name?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think best Joker hands down. Like,
And not only because like he method acted the shit out of that, like that it took over his life and unfortunately did end his own life because
Yeah.
of that.
oh yeah, that's true.
And it's just so crazy to think of how deep these actors go into like playing the roles that they're passionate
Yeah,
about. right?
Christian Bale gets into it too, though.
Yeah, and it shows. Christian Bale is like a fucking Oscar award-winning actor, bro,
Mhm.
or should be if he's
as
not.
he should, yo. Like,
Man,
damn, man.
what
Out
would
of-
you rate that movie
Oh,
out of like 5 stars or 10?
let's do 5.
5 stars. What would you give it?
It's high up on my list. I think. It's like a 4.5.
Mm.
Yeah. If not 5, yo. I'm just hesitant to give the full 5, just to anything.
Mm.
But it's one of the movies, or like just that trilogy. That would do it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I'd just give it a 5, yo. I don't think it has done no wrong in my eyes so far.
that's true.
Maybe I'll rewatch it again soon.
I think
Maybe we should.
we should. We
Yeah.
should. Absolutely. Out of the trilogy, which is your favorite? I
Um,
have mine already.
I think The Dark Knight for me. And I think just because, I mean, I loved Batman Begins,
Mm-hmm.
especially with like Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul.
Oh.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And like him getting into powers and like the his past, his origins. But
Yeah.
The Dark Knight, like, it just changed it. It flipped it all on its head with the Joker,
Yeah.
the action set pieces, the tense moments,
Mm-hmm.
even in not counting the scene we just did. But very fun movie nonetheless.
Yeah. 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 It would be The Dark Knight for me as well.
Mm.
Yeah. What was the third one called again?
Dark Knight Rises.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Tom Hardy as Bane.
Oh.
I watched this video recently. Apparently, because Christopher Nolan, the director of the series,
Yeah.
is very big into having the natural sound of the scene play out. And like some people have criticized him for that because like not being able to hear dialogue,
Yeah.
whether it's like for fucking Dunkirk, because
Oh, that was.
the sounds, the explosions, the score was so loud that at times you couldn't
You couldn't hear anyone.
hear the dialogue, right?
Yeah.
But then he explained it in a way it's like, I want the soundtrack and the sound design to kind of be a part of the dialogue itself,
I
and
like
not
that.
so much of a focal point for the dialogue to stand out.
Yeah.
But apparently in The Dark Knight Rises, he did that. But the only reason why we can hear Tom Hardy as Bane is
Mhm.
because they dubbed it after.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like apparently if
Oh.
you, I might be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. But apparently if with just the audio that they recorded, you couldn't hear shit, especially in the plane scene, like near the beginning of the movie.
Oh yeah, because I was.
He's like in a fucking turbine. He's like,
Oh
and
my
like
God.
imagine that with the wind turbine of the plane. Like you really couldn't hear shit apparently. And like
Oh,
they
shit.
showed a clip. I was like, damn, you really can't hear that.
Interesting.
So then if they didn't redub Tom Hardy's voice over it, then we wouldn't hear any of that. And like his voice is already hard. Like
Yeah.
Tom Hardy did a great job, but it's
like
already
the-
hard to hear.
like Bane's
understand.
character too, like it's very like slow, but it's very like mellow almost, and he has a fucking mask
Yeah.
over his face like this.
Yeah, yo. He was COVID protocol before COVID protocol, bro. Holy.
Yo, we should do a Bane and Batman scene one time.
Hey,
Can I be Bane, yo? I have
Oh,
a, I have-
absolutely,
I have
yo.
a trick for Bane's voice, yo. But I just need the dialogue. I need
Yeah,
to
yeah.
practice the dialogue because he kind of has an accent too.
mm-hmm.
All right, so you just watch this. Plan the next time we do the movie thing. So
Yeah, let us know if you guys like this segment.
yeah, and if you have suggestions for any scenes that we should play out,
absolutely. Good
Yeah.
dialogue.
good dialogue, yo. That's what we're looking for. Oh man, that was good. That was fun being Batman.
You want to do another scene?
Let's do it.
All right. This next scene comes from Avengers Endgame. The scene is Clint Barton and Natasha Romanoff when they're tasked to get the Soul Stone from Vormir.
Do I narrate again?
Yeah, I can narrate.
Okay.
The Red Skull only has like a couple lines, so that's why I put myself as Red Skull.
Oh, okay,
All right. You ready?
let's do this. Yeah. Wait, I'm
You're
Nat-
Natasha.
Natasha.
I'm Clint.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, action. Exterior Vormir, mountaintop, day. Start on jagged rocks, tilt up to see the skull. Natasha and Clint staring down from the altar. What you seek lies before you, and does what you fear.
The stone's down there.
For one of you, for the other, the stone demands a sacrifice. In order to take it, you must leave behind that which you love. Skull points a bony finger down the well. A soul for a soul. Natasha and Clint stare down the well, stunned. Time cut. Red Skull stares down the well, robes whipping in the wind. Maybe he's full of shit. 50 feet away at the monoliths, Natasha and Clint huddle.
I don't think so.
Why? Because he knew your daddy's name?
I didn't. Thanos left here with the stone and without his daughter. You really think that's a coincidence?
They both look down the well, heavy.
Oh, me. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Natasha goes to Clint, resolved.
If we don't get the stone, billions of people are going to stay dead.
Then I guess we know who it's gonna be.
Yeah, guess we do.
They take each other's hand, a long goodbye beat. Except, I'm starting to think that we don't mean the same person.
For the last 5 years, I've been trying to do one thing. Get to right here. This is all it's been about. Bringing everybody back.
Don't get all decent on me now.
You think I want to do it? I'm trying to save your life, you idiot.
And I don't want you to. Nat, you know what I've done. What I am now. Your life's worth 10 of mine.
I don't judge people by their worst mistakes.
Maybe you should.
You didn't.
That stops him. He looks her in the eye, then down, giving in. You're a pain in my ass, you know that? She relaxes for a brief second. Just then, Clint sweeps down her legs, pinning her down. Tell my family I love them. She reverses, sending him tumbling.
Tell them yourself.
She fires a widow bite into my chest and makes a break for the cliff. He's halfway there when, boom! An explosion arrow knocks her off her feet. Clint races past her, leaping off the edge of the cliff. Just as he falls, Natasha tackles him midair, and they both drop, but Natasha shoots her grappling line into the cliff. They slam into the cliffside. She attaches the other end of her grappling line to Clint's belt, saving his life. She slides, but he reaches out and grabs her, saving hers.
Sorry, someone's calling me. Damn you.
They hang there a long time, long, terrible moment. Clint's grasp starts to loosen. Finally, she looks him in the eye. No, please no. The two friends stare at each other, a lifetime between them.
It's okay.
Natasha, no. Then Natasha Romanoff kicks off the wall, yanking out of Clint's grasp. She falls. Clint dangles from the grappling hook, staring down, helpless, stifling his scream. Whoosh! The world goes white. Exterior Vormir, bottom of the mountain, day. When the light fades, Clint lies floating in the space. The camera rotates until we see it's a reflection of the sky. Clint lies in the pool at the base of the mountain. He sits up. He opens his hand to see the soul stone. His eyes well. End.
You like how I faded out of the camera? Yo?
Yeah.
You like that?
I like that. I
I
like
can't
that.
get
I
that
like that.
anymore. Oh, 1 second. We gotta pause this real quick.
No problem. No problem. We'll be right back. And we're back after a quick break.
All right. Where were we?
Thoughts on the scene?
I cried. Yeah, that one got me good, yo.
Yeah, it's a sad scene in the movie.
Fuck.
But Avengers Endgame, that is an iconic movie.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry, I'm just replaying the scene in my head, yo. Just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I rewatched the scene last night before going to bed. I was like, hey,
Mm.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's cool because they're not. It wasn't romantic. It was
No,
very
yeah.
plutonic, but almost the strongest form. So that it's cool that the movie got such an emotional reaction from something, because usually the cliche is a bond that's strong is usually romantic, but this was plutonic. They were just ride or die,
Yeah.
basically. Sorry, I just
Ride or die.
quoted from another movie, but what's it called? But yeah, no, that the emotional reaction from that they were able to rip out of you. Good shit, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good.
That movie was full of it, yo, too. So good, yo. Should have brought a tissue box to the fucking theater, yo.
All the loss in that movie, damn.
Yeah.
If there wasn't already enough loss in the Avengers Infinity War, they doubled down on it in Endgame.
Yeah. They somehow doubled down on it in Endgame while bringing everyone back, yo.
Yeah.
Sorry if I spoiled it for you, but if you haven't watched the movie,
What the fuck are you doing? dude?
yeah, then you're in the wrong. So,
Yeah.
oh my god, oh man, was that your favorite scene from the movie?
I'd say emotionally, I think Tony's monologue at the end through the AI to his daughter, before the trip, that got me a little bit more, but still very sad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, very
I
sad.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
I love you 3000. Oh man, you know what got me though? When Pepper went down and she was like, "It's okay, you can rest now." I felt that, yo. I was like, oh. Oh, another good scene. I think I really like when Tony Stark came back, and he was just very he was just angry and being just pure emotion, just being angry at the situation, because I forgot what they were fighting about. But like, you remember off the plane, right? Or when they got back from the ship,
Mhm.
and then he was like fighting with Captain America, and then like he was like,
Yeah,
"Here,
yeah, yeah.
you take this,
Yeah.
like you try and save them,
Yeah.
blah blah blah," and then he like collapses. I
Yeah.
was just like, I don't know, I really like that because it's
No,
just
yeah.
like just emotion and just like it wasn't like what Tony Stark was saying was like wasn't 100% logical, but it also wasn't like unreasonable considering like what he just went through,
Yeah.
like stranded in space, and he lost to Thanos,
Yeah.
and like just like he watched like people fucking disintegrate in his arms.
Yeah.
Like it was just him,
Nebula.
and I guess Rocket was in there. Hey,
No.
he was on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just
Him and
those two
Nebula.
that survived, and he watched
survived it.
everyone else. Shit. So yeah, that scene got me a little bit too. Yeah, it's just
Mhm.
like that makes sense. I feel that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
What'd you rate that movie out of 5 stars? I know it was on your 3x3 Marvel.
Yeah, I think I know the argument is like Infinity War was like a better movie, but I think emotionally, like Avengers Endgame takes it for me. So I think it's like, man, like I'm trying to find any faults with it. I'm gonna have to give it like a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel that same.
yeah. Because actually, I don't even think. Yeah, I don't know what I'd fault with that movie. I think the way they explain time travel too, in their own universe was kind of cool. It's very simple, and then they followed it through and through. Like, sure, it was maybe a little different than other like movie premises, but like at least you kind of like understood what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like Marvel is like a franchise where there's gonna be a lot of time travel anyways.
oh yeah, especially now.
multiverses and shit. So
Yeah.
it gives them just room to expand their stories. So it's not detrimental to the story at all.
No, absolutely not.
So
Yeah. What about you? What would you rate it?
4.5.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm.
Definitely 4.5. Maybe 5 sometimes, but I mean
Yeah.
I guess like maybe I take off like half a point because of my emotional damage.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And just seeing things come to an end, and like it all good things must come to an end, but it just sucks that you won't be able to see some of these guys come back,
Yeah.
like in the story and like just in general. Like they got other stuff going on, right? So
That's true. Yeah, but yeah, it's hard to see, right? Because
Yeah.
like I guess like some of these actors have been in it for like the whole trip.
yeah,
Like
since
what,
the very
10
beginning.
years?
Yeah, Cap
Yeah.
and Iron Man.
Yeah. Thor is a close
Yeah.
third. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Thor though, yo, that scene in Infinity War. I want Thanos. Oh no, not I want. Give me Thanos. Dude, that scene, yo, I am.
When they fucking use the fucking, I forgot what the power is to
Was it to
Tesseract?
travel?
No, not Tesseract. Fucking yeah,
Oh.
to travel.
Oh, Bifrost.
Bifrost.
Yeah.
When they use that to get to the battlefield on Earth in Wakanda, I was like, "Fuck yes,
Man.
let's fucking go!"
It was so sick because fucking Stormbreaker came out
Yeah.
first, yo. It was just like, oh shit, oh
It's
shit.
about to go
And
down.
then when he caught it again, he's like, I was like, oh my.
I peed.
I think I shat myself. I think I threw my underwear after that movie.
Garments were soiled.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my god. Oh my, and Jesus Christ, dude, him and like, dude, that scene where he jumps up, and then like the whole sky turns dark, yo. Like it was the give me Thanos scene. I have to go back that scene again, because oh my god, yo, they did him so good. In
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie. So good. Oh,
Pirate Thor. What a mood.
sorry, pirate.
Pirate
Oh
Thor
yeah, 'cause-
with the one eye.
oh,
So
man.
badass, man.
Do you like when he was holding that thing together for the star, yo?
Oh yeah.
They for sure got inspiration from Civil War, yo.
Oh yeah, definitely.
With the helicopter scene, yo.
Yep.
Oh my god, good shit, yo, good shit.
What good movies, man.
Sorry?
What good movies.
Oh, absolutely.
Let us know what your favorite Marvel movie is down below.
Word, we want to see.
If you didn't already when we did the Marvel 3x3.
Oh yeah, the 3x3.
Yeah.
Or 9x9, yeah. Well, she's doing Marvel 9x9. There's not enough movies for that, yo. 81 movies, Jesus Christ, yo. Oh, well, in terms of movies, I know we just did scenes from like a couple different ones, but do you have any like movie recommendations for the audience, yo?
One, maybe, I think I have like two, maybe three.
Mm-hmm.
My first one,
Or even like your favorite movies too, but
Oh, yeah,
like
true,
up to you.
true.
Yeah.
my first recommendation would be Everything Everywhere All at Once by the Daniels. Came out this year. If you haven't heard about it, I don't know.
Yeah.
But check out the trailer. Give it a chance. Great. They do a lot of like multiversal time travel type stuff, and the concepts of it, like not in a sarcastic way that's like very playful, but in a lot of moments pulls at your heartstrings in a very human way, because like they delve into the concept of nothingness and like what is this life about, our purpose, does everything mean nothing, right?
Yeah.
And those concepts and the family dynamics that they play around with really got me. Fucking love that movie. Holy shit. We gotta watch that.
We have to. I haven't seen it.
I know.
I'm insane. I think Taylor was telling me 2 is a really good movie. I'm like, fuck. Everyone who's watched it has said good things, which is like really impressive. Because usually I'll find like the odd egg that will tell me like a movie's off, or sometimes the movie's just everyone says it's off. But yo, everyone who's seen this movie and has told me about it has said good things. So this is
it has done no wrong in my eyes. Fuck.
Shit.
Give that movie a 5 out of 5 stars.
That's
for
what
me.
I'm talking about, yeah.
5 out of 5 rockets for me. Yo.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah. Second movie, one that I saw recently, Barbarian. It is a horror movie that I thought would be scarier, but I was relieved at the fact that it wasn't scary, but it still worked. Like, it was just scary enough that it was like disturbing in some scenes.
Yeah.
But I wasn't like the whole time, and afterwards, right? I could sleep afterwards.
Yeah.
And it was like pretty grounded despite
the premise being very simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that story, it kept you hooked, and it made everything made sense. It was all connected, right?
Yeah.
Like there's no thing that happened where it's just like, why the fuck did they put it in the movie? There's no point.
No.
It's like, and I think, like, because we watched it together, so I think into the start of that movie, it was just like, it would cut to certain scenes, and you're like, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then like, at the end of it, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah. And like every time you think you know where the movie's gonna go with it, it takes a twist, and you're like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
That's true.
This is not where I thought it was gonna go.
That's true.
But I'm welcoming it.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
I think we know. You might know what I'm talking about.
Watch the trailer, and if you're interested,
just watch it.
Just watch it. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, just watch it. Yeah.
And I guess if you're not into horror movies, my last recommendation is one of my favorite movies of all time. Jack Black in Nacho Libre.
I knew you were gonna say this.
Oh
my god.
Fuck, that movie. I watched it when I was a kid. I rented the movie from Blockbusters, I'm pretty sure. My parents did. And I watched it. Holy, that movie is so funny. I like if you want to know my taste in comedy, watch that movie and you'll know why. And at times it's like it's pretty wholesome at the same time. There's romance, there's comedy, you're rooting for an underdog, and it's Jack Black. Come on. As a wrestler who is a priest.
You literally can't go wrong
Orphan.
with that. It's yeah, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
That combo, just that whole premise, what James just explained, yeah. Good shit, yeah.
The music, all the songs he does, it's so jokes, man. When the fantasy has ended and all the children are gone, something deep inside me helps me to carry on.
Yo, James isn't even reading off a script. The iPads are off right now. Oh my god.
God, I love that movie.
Yeah.
You watched it, right?
Yeah, a long time ago though.
Okay.
Yeah. We gotta
We
watch
gotta
that.
rewatch that.
You gotta
man.
watch that after you watch the Dark Knight, yo.
Yeah.
Good shit, yo.
How about you? Do you have 3 recommendations for movies?
I think one recent one that I watched was Top Gun Maverick. I was like, I think I watched it with a close friend of mine for the first time. It was just like off a whim. I was like, oh, this seems entertaining. Like, you know, I like a nice fun movie, and I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, oh shit, like I'm really into this story, despite me not watching the original Top Gun in like who knows how long.
Yeah.
So I watched it like way back, and probably when I wasn't even, I probably just like watched it randomly.
Yeah.
But
maybe
anyways,
even like in passing, not really like
yeah, basically like
engaged
that.
into it since it was watched it so young.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. I was just like, oh, cool, like explosions, blah blah blah. But yeah, no, Top Gun Maverick. That was like, I don't know. It was really, I don't know. It held me emotionally, like more emotionally than I thought it would, and that just like how well the movie is put together. Simple premise, very simple premise, but well done. Tom Cruise, dude, actual F-18s,
Yeah, fucking crazy.
That's
The shots they pulled off in that movie,
dude. That
crazy.
looks so sick, and like, assuming most of our viewers aren't like fighter pilots, like. See, I went into this movie not knowing anything about jet planes, yo, and like I don't know, just it was so cool, like kind of like watching like scenes in the movie. I spoiled it again, but it's just like, oh, I was really immersed, and then despite me like having very little knowledge going into the movie, I was just there to say, oh, let's just watch a movie, and then came out, and I was just hyped, yo, just hyped, so good.
Yeah, fuck. I haven't watched the original Top Gun in so long. I can't even remember. I can barely remember anything from that movie.
Same.
As it is, and going into it like this, Maverick, like the concept is so simple, and like I've seen some comparisons of like people drawing it to like Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. You're like on a mission and you're on a space flight mission, and you have to hit a specific target.
I've literally seen YouTube videos where it's side by side.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious how close the comparison is, but it worked.
Yeah,
I am not mad.
it worked for Star Wars, and it worked for Top Gun Maverick. And like playing into tropes like that, like it worked well. It was tasteful.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, sure, I wasn't that invested into like the side romance.
Oh yeah,
with Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly's fire, but I mean, I think that's my only gripe with the movie. But it didn't take away from the movie at all.
No, it was just like a weird add-on.
Yeah, like another side plot.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, that's there.
Yeah, developmental character development for Tom Cruise. Right?
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
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 Yeah. You have another movie?
Creed 2.
Oh.
I didn't like when at the time this is being filmed. The Creed 3 trailer just came out, and it reminded me of Creed 2. I watched a couple scenes from it. I think it was yesterday actually. Oh my god, like it's cool because it's Adonis or Michael B. Jordan, absolute beauty of a man.
Unit.
Oh,
a specimen.
Jesus Christ! Shouts to Michael B. Jordan. I want to be friends with you. Where was I going with this? Sorry, I was just imagining his biceps. Yo, fuck. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's cool because in Creed 2, Adonis or Michael B. Jordan, he's more of a grounded character.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes through a situation where, I don't know, there's like he goes through like I'd like to say like a significant character development,
Mm-hmm.
and then comes back better, stronger, and gets the job done. Again, simple premise, but I really liked how well it was done, and then how emotionally attached I became.
Yeah.
And again, I know nothing about boxing, but those fights, man, I was like, oh my god, it's just like it was so good. I went boxing after.
Get me in the
watched
ring,
it,
coach.
I actually had had to put in a punching bag. I was like, Michael B. Jordan, yeah. Michael B. Jordan, yeah. Yeah, that's another one of my top movies. Trying to think of a third one. I think Fast and Furious 4. So Fast and Furious.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was more of a fun movie for me than story wise.
Right.
But I think that was one of the movies that was still kind of down to earth. What's it called? Down to earth, more towards its roots. Let's see here. It wasn't as crazy as the 8 or 9 or whatever.
So you're telling me nobody in that movie pushes away a missile underneath ice while racing?
No.
Dang.
No. And none of them what's it called? What happened in the other movies?
Nobody rips off a minigun off of a helicopter and shoots
just
it?
fires it at a military helicopter too. Yeah, no. None of that. What happened in... Oh yeah, none of them drive down a 4-mile long runway and take a plane down with it.
Mm-hmm.
And no one takes over half of... what city was that? Chicago? Boston?
One of those.
One of those cities. None of those movies... or not, that movie doesn't take over half the cars in the city. And
So you're telling me
no
nobody
zombie
even...
cars.
No zombie cars?
No.
No fucking... Nobody steering a tank while it's falling in the air? You remember that shit?
I remember that shit. Oh my god. And that scene hurt me.
The tank?
Yeah. Because I'm low key a muscle car guy.
Yeah.
And the car Dom was driving was a modified Charger instead of a Plymouth, because usually that design was specifically a Plymouth.
Right.
But then Dodge made a body kit for the Charger.
Yeah.
And that looked way better. It wasn't as long, it was proportionate, and it looked good. That red was really nice too. Sounded great in that street race too.
Right.
And he crashed it into the barrier and somehow caught Letty and landed on a car.
Yeah. Going who knows how fast.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
Yeah. And I'm just like, dude, Letty doesn't even know who you are, yo. And she still does it for the next 2 movies.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, I'm like, I know it was so dramatic. He's holding Letty in his arms this, but then I was still the car's in the background. I'm like,
the things you do for family.
I won't do that for family. Oh fuck! I'd simply get out of the car, yo. I simply wouldn't be outside of the tank, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what the hell was she was she thinking? It's just you have a 3,000-pound car, hanging on the edge of a tank with a cable. So for you to unravel the cable, you'd have to lift that up.
Yeah.
To unravel it, right?
Yeah.
You have to do it multiple times to
Yeah.
unravel it. There's no way Letty would have lifted a 3,000-pound car with just her.
Maybe.
Okay.
We've seen wilder things in the
In-
franchise.
That's true. Did you see the most recent one?
9?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you see where they jumped the cliff with whatever was left of the bridge?
Yes. When they were driving on the bridge that was still falling a little bit.
No, when there's no bridge left,
Oh,
it was like a rope,
right.
and Dom hits the pole, and he turns right,
Yeah.
and he just knows because apparently we can all see our wheel, our right wheel, when we're driving. So he just turns it, and the thing catches it, swings across the thing. Yeah. I'm like, I love you, Dom. I love the Fast and Furious franchise.
Mm-hmm.
I love cars,
Mm-hmm.
but that is some bullshit, yo.
Pulled some Mission Impossible shit, but with a car.
But Mission Impossible is still plausible, yeah.
No, yeah, because it's a human, right?
Yeah. And
you
like
can
technology
do-
is kind of like that realistic, yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't even technology. That was just straight luck, yo.
Yeah.
First of all, you hit a pole like that, yo. Half your engine bay is in the car at that
Oh,
point.
yeah.
Your engine's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the front bumper was still on you. What the fuck was that made out of? Diamonds? Obsidian? Like, what, are you fucking kidding me, yo? So, yeah, the Fast and Furious, the fourth one.
Mm.
That one was realistic. Still a little over the top, but it was still a fun movie. So that's my pick. Sorry, I ranted about Fast and Furious for like a while.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Now we got those recommendations. So that's Everything Everywhere All at Once, Barbarian,
Mm-hmm.
Nacho Libre,
Mm-hmm.
Top Gun Maverick,
Yep. Creed 2.
Creed 2, and Fast and Furious 4.
There you go. If you have, again. if
It's
you
not
have-
4 Fast 4 Furious.
No, for the fourth one they took the. Out. Yeah.
It's just Fast and Furious.
Yeah. How do they name it again? It was the Fast and Furious, 2 Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious,
Mhm.
Fast 5.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Furious 6?
Fast and Furious 6,
I think it was.
and then it's Furious 7,
Furious 7,
and then
Fast 8,
Fast 8,
Fast
Fast
9,
Fast 10.
and 10's coming out soon, actually.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I think it's in production. I don't know. Depends if The Rock and
Yeah, and Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel are beefing, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fast Gas.
Fast Gas, yeah. Isn't that a podcast too?
Past Gas.
Past Gas.
That's the one with
Donut Media.
yeah, Donut Media.
Shouts to Donut Media, yo. All right. Well, and on that note,
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
thanks
to
for tuning in.
episode 6.
Yeah. We're cranking these episodes out, yo. Good shit, yo. Good shit. I'm very hungry, James. I don't know about you, yo. But
Yeah, my stomach's getting grumbles.
yeah. Let's get some food, yo. Yeah, food suggestions.
Let us know in the comments below.
Let us know. Yeah. And on that note, I'm Jesse.
I'm James.
We're blasting off
Again,
again.
till the next episode.
Till the next time. Till the next episode. Take care, guys.
Peace.
Peace. Ah.